Go back into boxing. I said I wanted to make most money as possible. That's what I said to my lawyer. I didn't come back this time for belts or titles or anything. I come back to secure my family and their kids and their grandkids, and I've done it.
This is the reason why this fight in particular.
No, this is the reason. The reason why I'm even boxing anymore when I come back. One, to regain the belts, which I've done, and two, more than that, is get the biggest bags possible.
So you're fighting strictly for money.
Yep.
There's going to be contenders out there who are fighting for love, desire, all that.
I have no interest in fighting those guys.
Because
I'm bigger than all of them. I'm a superstar, they're nobodies. I'm happy and they're not. I have everything that they want. And there's nothing they can do about it.
What's your opinion?
Apart from get in line, get the self-mandatory by 10 organisations, fight eliminator after eliminator for no money, like I did. And take 10 years getting there. And then when you get there, and you've been the lineal champion for the longest ever, then come back to me and preach.
When we look to the future, what next for Tyson Fury?
I might have a rematch with him in a cage, because I think I can beat him in a cage at MMA.
Really?
Yep. And I think I'd like to fight John Jones as well.
Back to back? Would you do that in 2024?
Yeah.
I remember speaking to your old mate Darren Till about this, and he said he genuinely thought 6 months hardcore training MMA, you'd compete with the very, very best.
I know I can. I don't think it, I know it. I know I can beat Francis Ngannou in an MMA fight. 100%. What's he going to beat me with? He's not a good wrestler. He's not a good jiu-jitsu man. He's known for his striking, knocking people out. And I'm known for my striking. Unfortunately for him, I'm better at it.
What needs to happen then to make those fights happen? You know, this fight.
I need to get a big bag offered.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
Have you got close to it, actually doing this in reality before, or there's been talks with Dana White?
No, I've been in talks with the UFC before to do a fight with John Jones. This was before this Ngannou thing happened. But yeah, it's gonna take an awful big bag. And yeah, you come into the cash cow, so prepare to have a big checkbook if you want that fight to happen.
In 2024, that's your priority, not unifying the heavyweight division?
As of now, as we sit here now, I'm concentrating on Francis Ngannou. I'm concentrating on the biggest fight the world has ever seen. Crossover, two biggest fighters in their profound sports, and I'm expecting an absolutely fantastic thing. But as we sit here today, I'm only interested in one thing: getting Ngannou fought and beat, collecting my money and going all the way to the bank, clickety-clank.
What's your opinion of Francis Ngannou? You spent a small amount of...
Hi all, loves Deep Punch Out TV. How are you all doing on this gorgeous Friday afternoon? I quickly want to talk about that fucking weapon, Tyson Fury. I'm not going to go into all the sex shit and all that bollocks, because we've been down that road so many times. But I just seen that interview today with Sky Sports on my dinner break, saying he's not interested in undisputed. He wants to fight Francis Ngannou, which obviously he is doing in October the 28th. And he's, like I stated many times before, as soon as I found out he had a rematch clause, he said he's going to fight him again. He's on about fighting him in a cage. Then he's saying he wants to fight someone called John Jones. I don't know anything about MMA or UFC, whatever. But he says he's not interested in undisputed. And he's not interested in boxing anymore. He just wants to fight and get the bag and get as much money as he can for securing his family's future. That's fair enough then. That's fair enough. Now we know where, well, we knew anyway where we stood with you, but now that's fair enough. But the one point I want to make now then, if that's the case now, Tyson, you're not interested in undisputed, so you're quite blatantly not going to fight Usyk. You want to make as much money as you can, pissing around with these MMA fighters and stuff like that, these crossover fights. Fair enough. And just the one thing what I ask you to do then, hand over that WBC belt, or Maurizio Fat Arse Sullivan go and strip Tyson Fury of his belt, because this guy doesn't want to fight any other boxers when he's saying like there's people need to get into mandatory position for him. You've got people mandatories, even if Ruiz and Wilder don't fight, you can always fight number 3, number 4, number 5, and so on and so on and so on. But I'm just saying, get Maurizio Fat Arse Sullivan to go and strip Jelly Belly of his world title, because he's hanging on to that WBC title like for the life of him. But at the same time, he's not fighting no one, no mandatory, he's not fighting no boxers. He's allowed to piss around, like I say, fighting these MMA fighters, but quite clearly telling you there, he's not interested in undisputed, but he won't hand over the belt so other people can have opportunities. Calling himself the lineal champion. What, when you're not fighting opponents and stuff like that? The guy's an absolute farce. He's a mockery of the whole Fury is a cancer of boxing. You've got Cartoon Tommy and his fucking cartoon fights, or Cartoon Timmy, whatever you want to call him. You know, you've got Hollywood Hogan, big bad boomerang John Fury, the parasite of the Furies, upturning tables like something out of fucking WWE. And then you've got his son, his Jelly Belly, his son, Fat Arse Clown, making a mock of the heavyweight division by not fighting anyone. But that's another story. I just want you to do the decent thing and hand over the belt and give someone else an opportunity to go and fight for that belt. Fighters who have got themselves in, worked their arse off to get into ranking positions to fight for the belt. People who want to fight for the belt. People who want to fight for boxing and keep boxing alive, keep the heavyweight division alive after it's been dragged through the dirt for the last 2 years because of you. But you won't do the decent thing. You'll still keep making these bullshit fights, ducking fighters, but keeping hold of that belt. You just said there, you're not interested in boxing anymore. You're interested in securing your future. Like I keep saying, that's fair enough. That's more than fair enough. If that's what you want to go and do, then you piss off out of boxing and go and do it somewhere else. And get your fat ass and your love handles up out of here. And go and do it in MMA or UFC or whatever it is you want to be doing, your WWE bullshit. Go and do it there. But don't drag that shit into boxing. And I can't believe that people will actually pay for this. Like that Addy off DAZN saying, what was his head title? So I can't remember what it was, but I saw it, I was like, fucking hell. This is what's wrong with boxing. And you got people like that saying, I forgot what his title was, is it Tough or something, but people will watch it, or it will be good. I don't know. I can't remember now. I just saw it and I just like, fuck that. I just want this guy out, but I want the Furies gone out of boxing for good. So you've made it clear now where you stand, so the fans know now that you've got no interest in making undisputed. So do the honourable thing now. Like I said, grab your love handles and your Jelly Belly and take your fat ass up out of here and go and do that comedy shit somewhere else. We don't want it in boxing. We want to see the best fight the best. We want to see undisputed. That's what the boxing fans want to see. But as long as you're in this sport and you've got that belt, I'm not even asked about him being in the sport. I just want the belt taken from him. He can go and box whoever he wants, but not for no belts. Take that belt off him because he's holding up the heavyweight division. It's on major fucking kidnap of that WBC belt. It's been hijacked. It's not fighting anyone. Like I say, what is it since he fought a shot to pieces Derek Chisora 12, 13 months ago? Dillian White shot to smithereens 15, 16 months ago, maybe longer than that. It's over 2 years ago since he fought Wilder in that last fight. Don't get me wrong, the Wilder fights were good. especially the last one. That was a brilliant one. But I don't want to go on bang on too long about this. I just want to make my feelings clear. To get this fat clown out of here, because he's a disgrace. How you dare call yourself the heavyweight champion? I don't know. Beggar's belief beyond me. And I can't understand how people still condole this shit. You know, I get called hater, whatever. Yeah, I am a hater. I am a hater, and I'll admit it, I am a hater, because this guy's making a fucking mockery of the sport. He's taking the piss out of the sport. But as long as you little fucking nuthuggers still keep fucking riding with this shit, allowing this guy to do this stuff, taking the piss out of the sport, not wanting to fight anyone, then you're the problem in boxing, not me. I'm not the problem. It's you lot. You might think I'm the problem because I'm hating on him. I'm hating on him because of what he's doing to boxing. He's just blatant, doesn't give a shit about the fans, doesn't care less about the fans, doesn't care less about what the sport. All he wants is that, which is fair dues, like I keep saying, but go and do that shit somewhere else. Drop the belt and take your fat ass up out of here. That's what I say. Anyway, I'll be doing a live stream later. You know, I'm sure we'll have plenty to say on this fucking clown. Well, I will. We'll have plenty to say on this clown, but let me know what you think to that interview. Peace out. I'll catch you at 9:30. Peace out, peace.